The Bear Season 3 Episode 3 opens with Marcus giving a moving speech at his mother's burial. The bear then instantly switches into work mode. Doors open, and the show follows the restaurant as it operates over several days, from one clumsy session to the next. Once more, there isn't a predetermined sequence of events. Instead, each session provides a collage of moments to demonstrate how things transpired, which is generally not good. As they assume command of the front and rear of the restaurant, respectively, Richie and Carmy are still at odds with each other and fight all the time. Even though Richie's list of demands is just as long as Carmy's, it does contain the phrases open heart and razzle-dazzle. Though Richie maintains that the visitors have been waiting for some time, Carmy follows his list and returns meat if it isn't cooked to a pristine white. Sydney makes an effort to maintain order and even lends a hand to Tina, who appears anxious and overwhelmed. Jimmy, meantime, becomes anxious as he notices the restaurant's expenses rising. Things continue to go wrong. Fack attempts to serve after discovering that several of the plates are damaged, but all he manages to do is return the food to the kitchen. Ebra works at the beef window of the restaurant, but he is overburdened by enormous orders, and his workstation appears even more messy than before. Natalie performs the math in the meantime and informs Richie that they will not be able to cover their expenses if they don't bring in an additional round of guests every day. Carmy ensures the staff thoroughly cleans the restaurant every night. Sydney tries her best to help Tina with a particular pasta dish that she still finds difficult. Confusion arises from Carmy's daily menu adjustments in the restaurant's front and rear. Jimmy presses Natalie to explain to him why, despite the establishment being full every night, they are losing money. One session, Richie and Carmy fought physically over a guest's desire to have mushrooms taken out of a meal that included mushrooms. Sydney becomes enraged as they succeed in splattering the order tickets all over the place. The brawls and mayhem persist, and one evening Carmy starts to lose his vision while giving commands. This makes him more irate, and Sydney tells him to stop. However, nothing seems to be very enthusiastic about working here, and the mess persists. Even Sydney seems finished by the time the Bear Season 3 Episode 3 ends. The review of the episode. We learn the consequences of Carmy's new, uncompromising plan to obtain a Michelin star in the Bear Season 3 Episode 3. He demands perfection and will not settle for anything less. He insists on pushing out as much as possible in the shortest amount of time. Additionally, the strain is wearing thin. The episode bursts at you with the classic, chaotic intensity of the show, reviving the frenetic energy that defined Season 1 and set the program apart. The Bears team isn't working together as a unit, metaphorical and literal fissures are appearing, and the episode makes use of the actual mess of spilled food and shattered dishes to illustrate how the team is doing. Carmy may be bringing in good reviews for the restaurant, but at what expense? Tina is getting hot under the collar, and Sydney appears to be about to lose her cool. Carmy's newfound resolve has forgotten the lessons he's learned over the past few seasons, that the bear functions best in a group setting rather than with one member giving instructions to the others. When will he realize that he's gradually following in the footsteps of his own strict master, David? Not until it's too late, hopefully.